What's going on, guys? It's K-Dub here with another episode of Crypto Zombie. Shout out to everyone that's been liking, subscribing, and commenting. You guys are awesome. So today is Sunday. Yes, today is Sunday. I know I said it was Sunday yesterday in my video. I was really confused, forgot the days of the week, but doesn't matter because today is not a bloody Sunday. It is a green day. In fact, we have a $279 billion market cap. If you look at the biggest gainers of the day, you have Tezos. Okay, Tezos coming back after that big dump, up 31%. Bitcoin Diamond as well. DigiByte. A lot of people have been talking about DigiByte. A lot of excitement around that coin lately. They've been in development for quite some time. They're not exactly a new kid on the block. You also have Mithril, Archain, Knowles, MOAC, and Neo and Gas neck and neck at 10.25%. Having a look at Bitcoin itself, we see Bitcoin is up 3.6%, sitting at around $6,867. So overall, it is a good day as well. Also, guys, Mainframe is up 30%. So if you guys didn't hear it, if you were part of the insider group, that was a call that I had made. So down here, this is basically where we were getting in. So, yep, that's really good for anybody that bought some Mainframe on the dip as well. Now, moving on to the news. So I want to start off with kind of a nice story. This is a really cool story. So, it's unfortunate what happened. So, Saturday, Japan was hit with basically massive amounts of rain, tons of flooding and landslides. More than 60 people, unfortunately, died, and there were over a dozen other people that have been missing since. PZ Shinzo Abe has ordered the evacuation of 2 million people in the disaster-prone areas. But here's the cool thing. So Binance has officially opened up a donation wallet. So this is the wallet address right here. You can also find it on their website or just go to their Twitter. And basically, they started with $1 million worth of tokens, and then they open it up to everybody else. And since then, they've received about $90,000 worth of Ethereum, and the wallet has $1.5 million worth of ERC20 tokens at the time of writing. So you can see right here, he says to make the donations, you could skip, you could be anonymous, etc. So send it to here. He says, given the short time, we had to keep it very simple, but we will build something more systematic later. And of course, guys, good news, we're giving away 5,000 Ethereum. Hey, yeah, that's not a scam. Moving on. So yesterday, I was so freaking pumped about HBUS. I was like, yes, we're getting a Huobi for the U.S. Everyone's excited. It says only U.S. persons with valid U.S. addresses may create accounts. Awesome. So I go to sign up, and look at this. Look at this right here. Look. Due to regulatory constraints, HBUS does not currently serve U.S. persons in Alabama, Connecticut, Georgia, Louisiana, New York, which is me, North Carolina, Hawaii, Vermont, and Washington. So I didn't even read this. I sign up. I send it to them. They literally just respond, we're sorry, you cannot use this in your state. And that was it. So, yeah, so that was a little less than impressive. Now, the other thing, too, is we're seeing a lot of different exchanges come out recently, especially with this new model. You have F-Coin. They were the ones that everyone was blaming that was responsible for those ridiculously high Ethereum gas prices because of their voting mechanism. So are these new types of exchanges going to overtake traditional exchanges? Now, I'm not talking about decentralized exchanges. I'm talking about these centralized exchanges with a reward model where the more you trade, the more you get rewarded in the tokens. Another one that just came out is BGoGo, and it says they're the first digital asset platform with supernode self-governance. 50% of total platform token BGG will be used to reward users, where users will get trading fees back in the equal amount of BGG. So I'm curious, I wonder if this model is going to kind of give these other guys a run for their money. Very, very interesting. I'm curious to see how this works out in the long run with this type of reward-based trading platforms. So let's dive in super fast. Let's talk about some coins. I know it's Sunday. I'm sure you guys just want to relax. I don't want to bore you all day with this. So we have Auger. Finally, after 3 years of waiting, we have the platform going live on Monday. So this is a prediction market. It's been 3 years in the making, guys. So, I would assume that today would be really big news. And if we have a look at the reaction of the market, pretty underwhelming. What are you going to do? Moving on to other news, you also have IOTA. So they have their Trinity beta summer update. Now you can expect three things in the next release, being snapshot transitions, which will allow addresses one by one, allowing the user to start again where they left off in case of failure. You'll have storing transaction trites locally, right? So Trinity will now store signed inputs for transactions so that in the event of network interruption, a transaction can simply be rebroadcasted rather than repeating the whole process again. And finally, the ugly receive page has been shown some more love with a complete UI UX overhaul. The functionality remains largely unchanged, but the page is now much intuitive. So those are some things that you can look forward to as well. Also, guys, yesterday we got a surprise AMA from Charles Hoskinson. So I actually got the notification, but I was busy. I was at my cousin's first birthday party, so I didn't have time to live stream with Charles. But if you missed it, you know, he's such a friendly guy. Like, he's just...
Hi, everybody. Okay, let's make sure the stream is working.
He's just such a friendly dude. Hi, everybody. So if you didn't get a chance to see that, I'll drop a link in the description. I didn't even have a chance to see it myself, so I still have to look into this. I mean, it was a 2-hour live stream, 0 thumbs down. In fact, I'm going to give it a thumbs up because I like Charles. Anyway, moving on, we do have the scalability federated multi-chain syncing coming out of Komodo. So Komodo is a platform that, as you guys know, I'm pretty supportive of it. Some people say it's old tech, this and that. I actually think the tech works really well. I consider Komodo to be very similar to things like A-Chain, blockchain as a service. You know, when you use Komodo, you essentially just get your own native chain where then you can create multiple chains and those chains can communicate with each other. So I just wanted to dive into this just a little bit to talk about the updates. So they currently have their own scalability features right now. So they're already addressing the scalability problem in one important respect. All projects that launch a blockchain on Komodo platform receive a native and independent blockchain. Literally just said that. However, let's look at what they're doing now. So in addition to all of the existing scalability benefits Komodo currently offers, they say we've deployed a new feature called cross-chain smart contracts that allow projects within the Komodo ecosystem to scale even further. With this new tech, multiple blockchains can work in unison to function as a single chain. This is really cool, guys. This means that any project on Komodo platform can launch multiple blockchains and have all of them working together to process transactions. If one blockchain is no longer providing the performance you need, simply add another. If 2 isn't sufficient, add a third. You guys get what I'm saying? You can literally just keep adding as many blockchains as you need to scale literally infinitely. So that's really awesome. And if you didn't see the original article that came out, which was the 5 pillars of blockchain, which essentially are security, scalability, interoperability, privacy, and simplicity, I will also drop a link to that as well. Also, guys, a little bit of disappointing news from Ethereum. So it says Ethereum Casper update expected for 2019, sharding in 2020. So I think a lot of people were, you know, everybody wants the tech now. We want everything fast. We want it tomorrow. We want scaling. We want solutions, whatever. So as you can see, it's going to be taking a little bit of time. I don't know, 2020, that's kind of a long time to wait. I get it. These things take time. But I think it was a little bit of a disappointment. That being said, guys, I used to be a lot harder on Ethereum. I have to actually say that given the constant stress that Ethereum has been put under for as long as it has been, I think it's actually holding up quite well. So I wouldn't give up on it just yet, guys. Now, let's talk about something that I don't talk about on my channel, which is technical analysis, right? I'm more of a fundamental analysis kind of guy. I mean, occasionally I can kind of spot a trend, you know, if there's like a flat line or a dip or just a really great opportunity. But one of the things that a lot of people like to use to trade is the relative strength index, or the RSI. So this is an article from CoinDesk, pretty popular website, as you guys know. But I really thought that it was a great read because it's a great beginner's guide, essentially, for, you know, RSI and stuff like that. So I don't know, just real quick, kind of just wanted to drop that in the link as well for you guys. Now let's talk about crypto getting adopted out there. So Queen of the South features TV's first battle over cryptocurrency. So in the show, so there's a crypto banker and all-around baddie, Rocco. He keeps his European sex club fully stocked with all types of coins and, of course, women. When Teresa sees what goes on behind the scenes at the club and how the girls are treated, a bit of PTSD kicks in and she risks everything to save the girls and get the hard drive with her money on it. So I thought that was interesting. Then other people were saying, well, maybe they could do a spin-off of this as well. So that's cryptocurrency in media. Well, not media, on a TV show, on a show, whatever. Check it out. That's pretty cool, guys. Also, 20th Century Fox-backed network Wondery will be using blockchain payments to monetize its content through their partnership with Castbox. Castbox is looking to implement blockchain payments as both an alternative and an additional layer, which would increase revenue and audience interaction. There you guys go. 20th Century Fox, blockchain. Also, so we have the good old Winklevoss twins. So their exchange, Gemini, has officially announced that the former chief information officer of the New York Stock Exchange, Robert Cornish, has joined the company. Cornish has previously held various senior positions at the International Securities Exchange and was named by Institutional Investing as Trading Technology Top 40 Financial Services Executive. Tyler Winklevoss said that Cornish will ensure that Gemini continues to deliver the best platform experience to our customers as possible and set the standards of excellence for cryptocurrency industry as a whole. Now, I personally have never actually used Gemini. I don't know if there's anyone out there that's used it. How is your experience with it? Let me know. Tell me in the description. I usually just deal with like Binance and that's really it. Actually, to be honest, an IDEX for those gems. So also, guys, I saw this video that came out. This is from CNBC Crypto Trader, and this was basically a coverage of the blockchain event that I had gone to. And what was really crazy is I was watching this video, and all of a sudden, like, a bunch of my friends and people that I know are in it. So check this out. It's pretty cool. They were asking people about whether or not they think China is ahead of Silicon Valley. So you'll see they have Sia from CoinCrunch is in here, Blockchain Brad, even Jeff from Quantalysis, whole bunch of people, Jack over from Neo. So check this out.
There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of funding coming out of China and a lot of projects. I just think it's different.
I think it's not about competition. Competition is important. It's more about cooperation. So we need to make the best of the world together.
Certainly, having been in Silicon Valley, having the privilege of having this, there's no question that Silicon Valley is bringing it to the blockchain. So yeah, we're going to see a competition emerge, but I think China is the one that I'd pick right now.
Equal.
I think Brad's totally going to hate the fact that I'm blowing up his spot right now.
We have our own strengths, so we learn
This is
from
Ray from Red Nova.
Asia.
Definitely Asia.
Asia.
Absolutely, mass adoption, and a lot of large traditional PE VC are heading the space right now.
What do you guys think?
I would disagree. I just look at Hyperledger and Ethereum. Those are plenty good blockchains, Cosmos. But Asia definitely has its competitors.
I think that's funny. Of course, Jeff from Quantalysis has to be the guy disagreeing. So what do you guys think anyway? That's actually kind of a good question. Do you think that China's blockchains are ahead of our Western tech, or what do you think? Who do you think's ahead? Silicon Valley, Asia? What do you guys think? So unfortunately, I didn't have an opportunity to get in the video, but I did get a chance to meet Rand. Kind of fun, but missed out on my 15 minutes of fame over there. So I wanted to end on one final kind of funny note. So you have 50 Shades of Blockchain, outrageously sinful crypto bot, posts funny tweets. So if you guys haven't checked it out, basically you just follow, it's at Blockshade, okay? And it just posts all these really funny comedy. Well, actually, let me tell you what it does first, so you guys know. So it's Jackson, wait, what does this say right here? Okay, so a naughty bot created by Jackson Palmer, the founder of Dogecoin. It posts funny tweets made up from 50 Shades of Grey and various white papers from cryptocurrency projects. So here's some of the things that, it says. He bites his lower lip in quiet contemplation, not taking his eyes off of mine. He scrunches my panties in his hand. You will not be used by Gnosis. I groan. How can I resist him while he's preoccupied with the USD value? And some of the funny things that it's been saying, she proceeds to clear the table. And the IPFS multi-hash that identifies the TLS notary proof of ownership. Here, step into the networks. I don't know. It's kind of funny. It's kind of stupid. But that being said, guys, while we're on Twitter, also I wanted to let you guys know I am doing a live stream on my YouTube channel tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern time with Vite. If you guys don't know what Vite means, it means fast in French, just to get the knowledge out there. And the reason that I say this is that, well, you guys may want to join because there may be some surprises in store. Let's just leave it at that. Wink, wink. Anyway, that being said, thank you for coming back to my channel. You guys are awesome. Don't want to hold you guys up. Kind of keeping it short today. Really appreciate it. It's Sunday. Markets are up. Just enjoy it while it lasts. That being said, my name is K-Dub. This is Crypto Zombie. Until next time, stay crypto and peace out.